consultant's role in support project. Here Ranbaxy, they already implemented SAP Ranbaxy. Now, every client, if they implement SAP throughout the lifetime, they require support throughout the lifetime. They require support. So end users, they do something in SAP, they do some process. So if they get any error, so they will send it to consultants, means not directly. So they send this error to core user. Core users. Now core user will forward it to consultant. Core user will forward it to consultants.
Can you write?
One second. So core users will forward it to consultants. Then what consultant has to do?
Initiate solving.
Okay. So we solve the ticket because we have SAP knowledge. We solve the ticket or error. We solve the ticket or error. So this is the main role in support project as a consultant. So we solve the tickets raised by the client who already implemented SAP. So in day-to-day business, they'll get some issues. So they will forward to consultant. Then consultant, as a consultant, we will solve the ticket. As a consultant, we have to solve the ticket. Like that. So this is our day-to-day role, our responsibility in support project. Make it note. Consultant's role in support project, take once again, solving the tickets raised by the client who already implemented SAP. Solving the tickets raised by the client who already implemented SAP. Suppose our company is TCS, so we will work from TCS only. We will work from
Consultant role in
support project. Solving the tickets raised by the client who already implemented SAP. Solving the tickets raised by the client who already implemented SAP. Take this.
Sir, who is the client over here? Is it Ranbaxy or TCS? Ranbaxy. Oh, for TCS, Ranbaxy is the client?
Yes, yes.
Ranbaxy.
Client here, in this example, client is Ranbaxy.
The company who is...
TCS is an implementation partner.
So here we
TCS is an implementation partner.
Support partner.
Okay.
In this example.
Support partner.
In this example, we call TCS as support partner.
The client has to purchase compulsory... Hello?
Yes?
The one out, sir. Client compulsory has to purchase the license and that server, sir, to give the implementation part to TCS?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Sir, is it...
Over this one?
Sir, is it mandatory to go through the core users?
Yes, yes. Every ticket first, it will be sent to core users. Then core users will forward it to consultant. Okay. Is it over?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, end user, that means Ranbaxy employee.
Yes.
Okay.
End user and core users, both are Ranbaxy employees. Here in this example. Okay.
Sir, one question. In terms of implementation, consultant role implementation. So, thing is like the SAP SD consultant is if a client wants to implement a suite like finance, SAP SD, and some PP sort of modules. So if it's a cumulative effort of all those consultants, or the SAP SD guy would be implementing on a standalone base of the SD parts. How that works?
The integration part.
So this goes through yeah.
Yes, integration. So if client wants to implement SD, FI, PP, so we coordinate together and we do implementation.
Sir, once previous slide, please. Just a second.
It is explained in brief in later class, no sir.
Yes. So the subject what we discussed there, we will see how we configure. So this is second class basic level.
Can you just give us an example of error, sir? What type of errors will the end user will be getting?
Yeah. Everything we'll discuss during the subject. You don't know SAP, now how you understand the error. So
just one example. What type of error?
When we start the concept, we'll discuss errors, issues, everything else. Okay. And next onwards, please follow this. You cannot ask doubts middle of the class. You have to ask the doubts end of the session. Otherwise, we cannot proceed further. Everyone has to follow this. From now onwards, everyone has to follow this. We'll have time for doubts. Please ask the doubts end of the session. Otherwise, we cannot proceed further. Today you can ask, but next class onwards, you cannot ask doubts middle of the class when we discuss something, because we start the concept. When we start the concept, if you are asking middle of
Muted.
So core users, there are some user mistakes. So those kind of issues core users will resolve if it is user mistake. If it is configuration related error, then core user doesn't know configuration. He will forward it to consultant.
Okay, sir.
Okay. See, why we discuss this is just your understand knowledge purpose, general idea. But later we discuss, because you are going in depth into that. Some people are asking what kind of issues. So those things we'll discuss later.
And sir, we have discussed the development server, quality server, and production servers, right? And whatever the configurations will do in development server, it will get save in development server only, or directly it will save in production?
Only development server. Later we have to move it to, we have to manually move, so we have to transport the configurations from one server to another server. That is a separate activity.
Okay, sir. And sir, being a function concerns, which are all the testings we will do, sir, in quality server?
We do unit testing, but all this will come later. See, this is basic level.
Okay. Okay, sir.
We have unit testing, integration testing. That will come later still.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So now,
Hello.
yes.
Hello. Sir, I have a small doubt actually. In the quality server, the testing is doing by consultant and core users, you have said. But in my point of view, actually, consultant have a SAP knowledge, but core users, I think they have not SAP knowledge that much on the time. So how can they do a testing, sir?
Before testing, we give training to core users and end users.
Okay. I mean,
only
the time of testing. Okay.
Yeah, before testing. First we do testing. If everything is fine, then final stage we give training to users, core users and end users. Once we complete training, then we ask core user to test it. All those we'll discuss later. Yes.
Okay, sir. That's it.
Okay. So this is what we discussed in demonstration. SAP stands for what? Systems, applications, and products in data processing. And SAP is an ERP package. ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. ERP stands for what? Enterprise Resource Planning. And ERP specifies the planning in all the departments in an organization. ERP specifies the planning in all the departments in an organization. And ERP also specifies how to utilize 4Ms, money, materials, machinery, manpower. And we have other ERP packages also available in the market. Oracle, PeopleSoft, Barnes, Siebel, JD Edwards, Microsoft Dynamics. But why only SAP is famous? What is the advantage of SAP? So only SAP will have solution for all the departments in an organization. Only SAP will have solution for all the departments in an organization. And SAP is a tightly integrated product. SAP is a tightly integrated product. Future of SAP. See here, you will find people shifting from other applications to SAP. But you will never find people shifting from SAP to other applications. That itself will tell you the future of SAP. Why people are coming to SAP from different applications, different ERP packages? Because the future is only for SAP, not only present. Next 40, 50 years, there is no doubt about the future of SAP. Because there is no competition to SAP. There is no competition to SAP. So if you join in SAP, you can retire in SAP. Unlike other applications, after 5 years, if you don't have future for that, then you have to learn other course and again you have to do trials. So that problem we don't have with SAP. If you join in SAP, you can retire in SAP. So that is the future of SAP. And the packages you have and the growth you have, on-site opportunities. So package-wise, growth-wise, and your settlement and on-site opportunities. So that is the future of SAP. You will have good packages, you will have good growth, you will have lifetime settlement. Because if you join in SAP, you can retire in SAP and you will get on-site opportunities. So take this course seriously because it is your lifetime settlement. This course is your lifetime settlement. This course is your lifetime settlement. So please take it seriously. And here in Propel, we discuss everything in depth. We discuss each and every point in SAP SD and we discuss in depth and we discuss with examples. We'll see the live scenarios here in the classroom. I'll explain each and every point in system. And the same you have to practice. So just what you have to do is attend the class and practice. Attend the class and practice. That's it. Remaining everything we'll discuss in the class itself. Each and every field, each and every point we discuss in the class and we'll see the result of that. And same you have to practice. So please be serious during the course, attend the classes and practice the same. And 100% you will settle in SAP.
So once the practical will come at that time, you will provide that software, sir, for practicing.
You have to take the server access. We will guide you on that, but we don't provide. You have to take it from outside. We'll guide you on that.
Okay.
You call to madam for that. You have to take servers. We'll guide you on that. Okay. So this is the future of SAP. Next, versions in SAP. The present version is 6 and the most successful version is also 6. The difference between one version to another version is upgradation of the product. And after 6th version, if any business requirement changes, SAP is releasing new enhancement packages. SAP is releasing new enhancement packages like EHP1, EHP2, EHP3, present EHP8. So the difference between one enhancement package to another is also upgradation of the product. Next, these are the modules in SAP. We have other modules also, but we listed only some modules. The main core modules we call main modules: SD, FI, CO, MM, PP, QM. These are functional modules, and we have technical also, basis and ABAP. So ABAPers will do coding. We don't do functional module consultants. We don't do coding part. We don't touch the coding. We don't require coding knowledge at all. So what we do, we just understand the client's process and map that into SAP. So how you map that we discuss in the course. And in support, what we do, we will get one error. So with our SD knowledge, we do the necessary changes and solve the error. Like, so functional consultants
Sir,
do not
could
require
you-
any coding knowledge.
Sir, could you tell us, is there any relation related between SAP SD and HANA? Because you are offered, both simultaneously to learn. So, is there any other benefits by learning both at a time, or else what it is exactly HANA and is it functional module or technical module? Can you guide us?
Yes. Now HANA, till now we are using third-party database. Now SAP introduced its own database, HANA. When it comes to our own database, there are some changes in the SD concept. So that changes we'll discuss in HANA. There is some change in the SD, whatever we discuss in SD. Some concept, there is some change. So what that changes we'll discuss in HANA. For that, we have to complete SD. Means in the middle of the SD, you can join in HANA course. Simultaneously, you can complete both.
Is that
What are the changes it happened in HANA? So that we'll discuss.
Is that same with ECC, sir?
ECC is separate and HANA is separate. HANA will run with its own database and ECC will run with third-party database.
Sir, as a fresher, which means having no knowledge about SAP, so do you suggest us to go with an SAP SD along with HANA put together at a time?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you learn SD as per HANA, that is always better. Okay. SAP architecture. So SAP architecture is a three-tier architecture. So here we have three layers: presentation layer, application layer, database layer. The system used by users, we call it as presentation layer. The computer which users are using, that we call presentation layer. And any request raised by presentation layer will be first taken by application layer in a sequence. If all 1500 users are doing something, so all requests will be taken by application layer in a sequence one by one, and send the request to database layer, take the data and send it back to presentation layer. So this is the working of architecture, SAP architecture. So here application layer will act as a mediator between presentation layer and database layer. So database layer consists of the actual data. Next, landscape. So landscape means arrangement of servers. Any client, if they want to implement SAP, they have to purchase servers. And SAP suggests to purchase minimum 3 servers: development server, quality server, production server. So development server, purpose is we do configurations. We means consultants. Consultants will do configurations in development server. Then we move it to quality server. In quality server, we do testing. Then we move it to production server. Production server is the live server where users will do live transactions in SAP. And here development server will be used by only consultants. Others, they cannot access development server. And quality server, where we do testing, quality server will be used by consultants and core users. And production server will be used by both core users and end users. Okay. So types of projects. So implementation projects, support projects. So we discussed.
Sir, what is the difference between SAP architecture and SAP landscape?
Architecture is the working of SAP. So how backend working of SAP we call architecture. So here these are the physical servers landscape. So every server, the working is same. So I am the consultant, I'll use this system. So this system is presentation layer. So if I'm doing something, that request will be taken by application layer. Backend working is same for all servers. The working of SAP we call architecture. Okay. So implementation project, configuring the client's business process newly into SAP, who might be using some legacy system. So legacy means non-SAP, converting non-SAP client, non-SAP process into SAP. So that we call implementation. Next, support project. So support means solving the tickets raised by the client who already implemented SAP. So now we go to concept, the first concept in SAP SD. One second.
Sir, I listen. One project is a rollout project. Is there any
Yeah.
rollout project?
We'll discuss that. We'll discuss later rollout.
Okay, sir.
Sir, can you get the video, recorded video? So after the session, we will
No.
watch the video and practice.
You will get the notes. That's it.
Okay.
So the first concept in SAP SD is enterprise structure. Enterprise structure. Take this. So this is the first concept in SAP SD. Enterprise structure. So enterprise structure means it specifies the structure of the organization. It specifies the structure of the organization. Enterprise structure. It specifies the structure of the organization. Now, if you are implementing SAP to any client, first we have to configure the enterprise structure, the structure of the organization in SAP. Make it note. Enterprise structure specifies. Enterprise structure specifies. Enterprise structure specifies the structure of the organization. Enterprise structure specifies the structure of the organization. Enterprise structure specifies the structure of the organization. Example, head office. Example, head office. Every company will have head office. So that we have to configure in SAP head office. Branch office. They have several branch offices. Branch offices. Manufacturing locations. Manufacturing plants. We call plants. Etc. Etc. So once again, enterprise structure specifies the structure of the organization. Example, head office, branch offices, manufacturing plants, etc. Now here we take one company in our project, in our classroom session. We take one company and we try to implement SAP to that company from starting. So we take company as Alchem Laboratories Limited, but here we change the name as Balchem Laboratories Limited is our client in our project. we take this as client Balchem Laboratories Limited. Actual name is Alchem Laboratories Limited. But here we discuss like Balchem Laboratories Limited. Like that. It's a pharma company. It's a pharmaceutical company. Whatever we do based on this client business. So we take in our classroom, in our project here, whatever we discuss. So our company will be the Balchem Laboratories Limited. Actually, it is Alchem Laboratories Limited. It's a pharma company. It's a pharmaceutical company. Okay. So next class we'll start what are the different enterprise structures, what are the different organization units we have. We'll discuss that. In next two classes, you have to take server access because the practice will start in next two classes. In coming two classes, we discuss about enterprise structure. We discuss different organization units. So next two classes will be theory classes on enterprise structure. After that, the actual practice will start. By the time, take server access and be ready for practice. Meanwhile, in these 2 days, try to arrange your servers, practice servers. Okay. So next class, we'll continue this, the actual concept, enterprise structure.
When is the next class, sir?
What is the duration?
Next class, Diwali will be Tuesday. Next class is on Tuesday. Okay.
Hello. What is the
Practice is in all the class.
what is server? Sorry.
Yep, server
What is the
related.
duration of the course?
Duration will take 6 months. Duration will take 6 months.
6 months. Okay.
Server related, please ask madam. She will help you on that.
Fine, sir. Like, sir, I just want to know something like other than the servers and something. Like you stated, it will take 6 months and it goes on like in a week. In a week, like the class.